So it's Monday, August 26th, I think. It's about 11:17, and I'm going to yet another hardware store to look for totes, storage containers for the Gonk. So hopefully I can make a decision on find the best tote today. I've looked at like 5 stores, and by tomorrow get this Gonk Droid pretty much built. There's still so much to do, so little time, and it's just all me so far. I have rounded up a few people who are interested in helping with the production, some actors and kids and parents, so that's a good thing. But it's up to me to get costumes and scheduling and get everybody to location. So we're working on it. It's moving forward. Off to get Gonk parts. Gonk, not Gronkowski, but Gonk Droid parts. Here we go. Okay, so here's the deal. I sketched this out really quick before I went to the store. I just did some measurements on myself, but I basically figured out I'm gonna make this Gonk Droid so that a 6-foot tall adult can drive it, hunched over, or a kid more standing up. So I basically figured that I need 36 inches by 22 wide by 18 deep, so I can fit in there and it looked decent. Well, this is pretty ridiculous. Totes in the front, totes in the back, containers everywhere. So I went to like the 5th store, and this was the best thing I could find. I'm gonna use this for the legs, or try using it for the legs anyway. So yeah, it's not bad. And then got some different parts, picked out my color palette, and now it's time to start fabricating. Well, there it is. That's what we have to work with. This is our Gonk Droid base. And again, I'm not trying to make this a screen replica of what's been seen before. I'm trying to create a new style Gonk Droid, but it has to definitely be Star Wars Gonk. And I think we can do that. So let's see what we can do. Okay, here we are so far. Looking into the bottom right now. I've got to cut this hole out a little bit bigger. So I just need a little bit more front room for my knees. I think that'll posture the box only a little bit better. But I also don't want this edge to be hitting my knees. So what I think I'm going to do is fold it, just kind of curve it just a little bit so it doesn't stick out too far, maybe an inch or two, and so it'll curve into the angle of my leg. With plastic, heat is your friend if you want to shape it. So we're going to use the heat gun. I'm going to wear some good leather gloves. Okay, we're going to flange it out to here, to this line here. So first I need to cut this further with the jigsaw. Always wear glasses. I usually don't heat it after it's been painted. Either way, you don't want to inhale the fumes to be in a well-ventilated area. Alright, I'm going to cut this off and get to work. So now I got a little flange there at my knees will be butting up against this. Instead of having this edge push into my knee will be into that round part. Be better. Okay, we're back at it today. Working on the Gonk Droid. I'll show you what I'm up to here. Today I'm going to be finishing off this section, putting some pipes in here, attaching this to the inside. Then I'm also working on a nice little detail piece that I want to put right here. It's kind of an antenna vent of some sort. It'll pipe into the back. So here's where I'm at with this piece. Okay, yeah, so for these pieces, what I've done is I've made a little template and I mounted them how I wanted them with the spacing and the angle and whatnot. And I drilled those holes into here. And then I put that piece up onto there, and then I drilled through. So now I've got perfect set holes. I'm going to use this piece to go on the inside and then put these on the outside. This way that'll give it another little plate on the inside to give it a little more thickness and support. Side worked out pretty good. So now I'm going to go ahead and put the hoses in here next. So I'm just going to put a couple of connecting hoses here and here, based on the original. The way I'm going to do that is just stick some pipes in, and then take a piece of hose and slide it over the pipe. Okay, I'm working on putting this panel in. I'm going to put a window right here. I'm going to rivet that in. That's a piece of Lexan, smoked. Then put a few details in here and here. Call it, paint it, call it done. So yeah, we got our holes in the box. We got my plate built. Now I'm just going to put a few greeblies down in there, paint it. This is almost done. Well, the lighting's not good, but you can see the work in progress. I think that's it for today. I'm gonna call it a night. First pass on the green Gonk feet. Well, they're pretty much done. I mean, I'm still going to put some mud and weathering on here if I have time. This is just the first base layer of rattle can paint. Styling.